Now let's see what happens whenever we get into our order submit. So now we're going to go into our order submit, which is a little different. It's going to be the same process, right? Trigger, order submit happened. It's a global PrettyQuiz starter pack. The global just means that it is anywhere that this item could have been sold. So let's say that I sell this on my landing page, but I also have the sales opportunity on a website, in a quiz, somewhere, right? Like it doesn't matter. In a form, you can do that and still this will trigger. Now, if you just had it as the simple product in the landing page, then you would have to build one of these for every place that it's located. So just go ahead and use global. It's way easier on you. It's going to make you much happier. Go ahead and use global product is, and then the product that you've designed. If you don't know how to use products, then go ahead and click on this video where I show you how to design products. It's going to help you tremendously. Save some time. And anyways, so we want to remove them from that workflow of abandoned cart, because it's really important that whenever someone moves on to the next stage, you have something that triggers that takes them out from an old stage, so they're not getting all of this information that they don't want or need anymore. Then we remove them from the tags. So we have the cold lead and the hot lead tags being removed altogether, which will make sure that they're not in the nurturing sequence anymore. Unless you have something bigger to sell them, you don't want them in a nurturing email drip campaign because they've already bought, right? Now it's time to deliver and over deliver. And so we want to assign them to a user so that way you get notified and you can engage with them. Any of their emails or their texts are going to go to you or to anyone that you have on your team who you want them to go to. And then we're going to create that opportunity. We want to make sure that we know, because was the opportunity created? Was it won? Was it purchased? So as soon as we know that, it is going to tell to what extent that was sold at, like to how much you made, what was the opportunity worth? And that way you can keep up with the success of your business, because if you don't know your numbers, then your business is probably going to struggle.
I know you're finding this video super helpful right now, but if you wanted to just copy and paste some codes and have an outstanding quiz up and running on your website in the next 5 minutes, then click the link in the description.
Now we're going to add another tag, because after the old tag was cut out, they're no longer part of the drip sequence. We want to put them into a new tag, which is going to allow them to stay in this area. And as long as they still have that tag, then they are going to receive the emails that we have assigned for them. That is I have it as the PrettyQuizCodes starter pack starter buyer, right? Now, if there was a product that was larger, once I add more products to my business, if I go that route with this business, then what I would do is I would want to make sure that I'm checking for the tag, this PrettyQuizCodes starter buyer tag, every step of the way. So the day 1 email, the day 2 email, day 3, day 4, each one would have that wait and then the check for the tag. But because I don't have those products and I'm not taking anyone out of this sequence until the very end, then I just have it set to another 4-day email sequence. And then from that, I let it go. If they need to reach out to me or I need to reach out to them, they're in my ecosystem, right? Like they're using my products. So it's okay. They have access to me and they can email me directly. And if I need to send out a large email blast, then I can. So that is keeping up with all of my products and all of my automations. That's how I have automated this funnel. It's pretty simple, pretty rudimentary. As I said, there's later on with the affiliate link process. And whenever people are using the affiliate links, then you want to keep up with that. I'll make a video on that later on. But this is how simple it can be. It doesn't have to be all that hard. I do recommend keeping this very organized. So the 1, 1.2, 1.3, for the 1, it is whenever someone's in the quiz phase and they're deciding to buy. 2 is whenever they are putting their information and engaging with the landing page. 3 is when they have purchased the product and they are moving on from there. So anything beyond that, like after I decided to create a new product, then the next set of information would then be that 3.1 would be the quiz submit tagging, or it would be similar to the quiz submit tagging. It would be something to the extent where I'm going to be tagging them because they're ready to buy my next offer. And then from that, it would go into another drip campaign of either did they buy it, were they interested, or were they not interested? Are they hot to that offer? Are they cold to that offer? So all of this can grow. It's just very simple right here. I hope this was helpful. And if you found this helpful, then I think you're going to find this video helpful next. It goes over some information on how to build quizzes and save you some time.